Now, 85% of women have naturally curly hair, but there are many different types of curls. Here to discuss it and help us tame our mane, as Pam and Maura say. Pam, I'm glad you're doing this item. Here I am, hand off one of the 85%.
You're one of our main models for this, Maura. We've probably had every look with you as well. So 85%, yes, so a lot of women have naturally curly hair, so we might as well use this to our advantage, right? And curly hair, even if it's styled differently, one of the main advantages, as you know, is natural volume. So this is what we're demonstrating here. So our first look is my favourite, right? We have Shakira. I don't know, I pronounce it Shakira. Some people say Shakira. This is one of my favourite looks because it's a natural look. And I think what she loves here is that her hair doesn't look like there's product in it. It looks beachy, but it does take a little bit of work, right? And what we did here is, again, we have... With Shakira, for this look, I wouldn't bother, I'm lifting my girls now today, we wouldn't bother putting any product in at all, like we do with your hair sometimes. No product, just heat protector. Upside down, a rough blow dry, get all that fluff going and get in around the root, right? We'll upside down, shake it out just like she likes to do. Once you have that root volume, what we're going to do with Shakira, again, it's a dry look, right? A tiny bit of, this is BB gel oil. Why I love this is because it dries. There's lots of products out there. A mousse would do this also. Through the hands is how you apply it, and you're going to catch these little curls randomly. If you look at Shakira's look there, it's very, very natural. You're going to catch little twists like I always do, and twist, 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 and twist, twist, twist the whole way around the hair randomly. Let it dry. Once you know it's bone dry, again, upside down, shake her out, and part those little twists. They'll be after going crispy, and you'll part them. And what you're going to do is a tiny, tiny bit of a pomade afterwards to settle that look and to get that very messy, beachy. I love this because it's the most natural beachy look that you can get.
Yeah. I think heat with curls, for my own personally, is that sometimes if you put too much heat, and everyone thinks, oh, we'll put heat on it, it actually makes that frizzy look. We want a curl. I just hate that kind of frizz.
Well, actually, you taught me that to curl your hair with a cool dryer.
Yeah,
it
that's
keeps
another
the volume.
trick. Don't have it on the hot if you're going to put it on.
Exactly, and I own that tip since. So the next one is Emily Rossum. Emily's in Shameless, and she's a very glamorous actress. Now, again, Emily has a natural curl, but you can see here she's glamorized it.
So more kind of wavy her hair, though. It's not as frizzy as maybe
exactly
Shakira's
because
hair.
it's extra groomed, right? So I'd say she's done a little bit of heat styling here, meaning that I would say, right, if you want this look and your hair is naturally curly, let it dry naturally again. Heat protector and volumizer are the two keys for this. And this look, how we're going to demonstrate this look is her hair is very Hollywood here. And how you get that Hollywood look is you're going to catch your piece of hair. Once you have your big, full, natural curl in it, comb it through, which is something that I say don't do to everybody. When you're looking for your hair to be naturally curly, don't comb it through. But do when you're looking for this look, because you're going to re-groom it again. All we're looking for is the volume. And you're going to catch your tongs, right? And you're going to close it, and you're going to turn it towards the face like this. So anything towards the face is going to give us a beautiful look. If you see, it's going to give us that Hollywood fold onto the face. Anything away from the face is going to give it a kind of a more bohemian look. So once you have that Hollywood fold onto the face, again, we're going to lift our girls up now because they're long hair and we want to demonstrate. You're going to comb it through again. You'll see a little bit of fluff, but with a tiny bit of gentle wax through the hand, you're going to push that fluff in and you'll get that lovely, glamorous. Can you see that forming there?
Yeah, it's a nice wave, really.
Exactly, but it's a bit more glamorous. It emphasises shine. It's very red carpet. But again, using your natural curl. Our next look is, we're not going to leave the short hair out. Our next look is Ursula Cabero. She is in Money Hoist. Now, what I love about Ursula's hair there...
I think that's a really good short curl. I think it's quite hard to actually have that curly hair short.
It is, because people think that you have to go to the hairdressers, you have to set it. The trick with curly hair is getting a good cut always, right?
Yeah.
So with this look, again, I would say volume. She has a bit of volume, that's what makes it glamorous.
And she also has left it a bit long at the top because it can be very masculine if it's too short.
Exactly, and you can see there's a bit more hair around the sides, and this part of the head is where curly short hair needs to be left most, because that's where the curve happens, like a woman's hip and boobs and all the rest of it. So we have that lovely shape there, a little bit of volumizer through the root, give it a nice scrunch with a hairdryer, get right through it. And then once the end of it will be lovely and damp, don't forget your heat protector, the end of it will be lovely and damp, and we're going to get another little bit of either a mousse or a gel oil, or again, something that dries. Put it through it here like this, and go with the shape of the way. Now you can see here, Ursula has hers kind of coming onto the face, right? So what we've done here is set the hair These little things here, Maura, you'll get in a chemist, they're tiny little clips, but they're very easy to put in. And they're just going to be placed into it. So you're going to set the hair in the coil that you want it. And once you let that dry for about 15, 20 minutes, you're going to take it out and shuffle it and push and manoeuvre the hair into the way you want it to sit. And if your hair is a little bit longer at the sides and you want a little bit more finesse, you're going to wax those sides back and clip them. And
so
you'll get,
give the height, give that kind of volume
of the height. Okay. Pull it, yeah.
Nice and tight maybe at the sides.
Nice and tight at the sides for definition. And pull and texture. And don't be afraid of a little bit of texture spray for this afterwards. And how you spray that in is lift the hair up. You're not spraying on, you're spraying in. And you're creating lots of natural texture with no hairspray.
Okay. Can we take a look at afro hair?
We can, of course. I love afro hair. Afro hair looks quite scary to do because there's so much of it, right? So this girl here, we have Claudia Odette. Sorry, I got her name wrong. She's a music producer, she's a supermodel, and her hair is magnificent. So again, right, with afro hair, what you're going to do with afro hair is heat protector, a good heavy moisturising heat protector this time. Lots of moisture. So we put something like this in, Kevin Murphy, that's a good heavy one. Let it dry naturally, and again, very, very detailed with an oil. This is the Kerastase Elixir, or we have our own oil. So through the hands, this type of hair can take a lot of oil. It's thirsty.
It's thirsty. That's a very good way to describe it. So you need, I suppose, a good moisturising shampoo as well, and conditioner, and masks and the whole lot for hair that's naturally dry.
You're dead right. The base work is very important with this hair. This allows it to naturally dry. So once you have your heat protector in, you're going to twist these curls in, really, really define them, and then you're going to use diffuser. Okay. So how you use a diffuser is not like the 80s where you'd put the hair into it. You're going to use the diffuser on a low heat and a low speed and away from it, because you just want the hair to sit naturally and dry like as if it's stagnant and like it's not moving. Shake it out afterwards, and again, another bit of oil. Don't be afraid of the oil with this. It's a gorgeous look. And also with curly hair, don't be afraid of imperfection.
You're right. Actually, that's a very good point. Pam, thanks so much. And Pam is going to be back in a little while because we're going to talk about our featured hairstyle of the week.